Many families are hitting the pools this summer, and while swimming is fun, it's also important to be safe.
Yes, joining us now with tips on swim safety is Hannah Griffith from Aqua Tots.
Hello.
Welcome back, Hannah. It's been a while.
Much. Yes. Thank you so much for having me again.
All right, so what are some tips that we need to make sure not only the kiddos are safe, that we're safe this summer?
Yeah, absolutely. So at Aqua Tots, we want to inform families about the ABCs of water safety. So A stands for adult supervision. There's actually a national lifeguard shortage right now, and a ton of people got pools over COVID. So we want to make sure that parents are always supervising their kids around the water. They are the #1 line of defense of anything happening around the water, and the best place to do that is actually in the pool with them. So you get to kind of see how comfortable they are, confident. So we want to educate parents on that. B stands for barriers and boundaries. So educating families on, if you do have a pool, it needs to be fenced with locked gates that can keep everything contained and won't let a kid get into your water. And then also to educate your child on boundaries around the water. So only letting them get in the water if they have permission, if you've given them that cue that they're allowed to get in. And then C stands for consistent classes. So being in a year-round consistent program reduces your risk of drowning by 88%. So it's just as important as putting your kid in a seatbelt in a car and educating them on how to be safe around the water.
How young should we consider putting a child into a program like that?
Yeah, as early as possible. At Aqua Tots, we start at 4 months and go all the way up to 12 years old. So as quick as you can get them into the pool, start getting them in and get confident and learn about safety and how their body feels in the water is the most important thing.
Well, sometimes I know you see the videos where they just like toss the kid into the water.
Yeah.
What advice do you have for those parents who are hesitant about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So we, as people, are able to figure out how our bodies can maneuver in the water. And so really just getting your kids into the pool, learning what their body feels like in the water, teaching them how to roll over and get on their back to get their air. We teach a skill called Chicken Star Rocket. I did that last time I was on here.
Chicken Star
Do it again though, yes.
Chicken Star Rocket Push. So they can lay on their back to get their air. And it's one of the most important skills that we teach at Aqua Tots to help kids feel safe.
Now, if your kids don't know how to swim just yet, are there certain flotation devices that they should use or have? Or?
Yeah, so we want to make sure that kids learn what their body feels like naturally in the water. So if you do need them to wear a life jacket, having a Coast Guard approved life jacket is very important. It gives kids a false sense of security, those puddle jumpers, and it keeps them in the vertical drowning position. We want to teach them how to be in a horizontal swimming position. So that's why getting in the water with your kids, helping them learn what correct body positioning feels like in the water is the best way to help them feel safe.
Now, if somebody's interested in getting their kid involved with Aqua Tots, how can they do that?
Yeah, you can go to www.aquatots.com, and we have a location here in Lexington near Fayette Mall that you can come, and any of our awesome team members would love to educate our families on how to get signed up at lessons.
And you're opening one out in Hamburg soon, right?
Yes, we are. Hopefully in the fall we'll have a location out in Hamburg opening up, so we're very excited about that and being able to educate those families in that community as well.
All right, well, thank you so much, Hannah.
Of course, thank you guys so much.